Hello friends and family. Today we are in Mottisfont, a place close to my heart. I grew up here basically. Over there is world-renowned Mottisfont Abbey behind that private gate there. Now we're not going in the churchyard just yet, we will shortly, and I will explain why in a second. Come on. There's a dip down there, and it used to have chickens. I used to come down there every morning and feed the chickens. Great fun. I love chickens. Anyway, there's the church. I'm not sure what century church it is. I never bothered to find out when I was a kiddie. This house here is 3 Church Lane. And basically, where I grew up, in that garage there, I used to work in with my granddad making wooden toys and trolleys this way. And yeah. Nan and Grandad, Betty and Jim Eads live there. Same windows, look. Absolutely amazing. God, memories come flooding back. I know every inch of this place. The amount of times I've shot round here on a go-kart with my Grandad. This is Winston's first time here. So anyway, we're going to take a little detour now into the churchyard, because there is old folklore. This way! There is old folklore. And, oh, they've cut the old oak tree down. Oh, that's a shame. On a lighter note, I know exactly how many dead people are in this graveyard. Yeah, all of them. I shouldn't say that really. But there you go, yeah, in this churchyard there is a grave. This way, this way. Oh, I'll go that way then. There is a grave which is made of bricks, and I'm going to see if I can find it. If this dog doesn't pull me around everywhere. Got a feeling it's in there. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here is the brick grave, and down in here, if you drop a pebble down, you can hear it go down. Let's see if I can get some light on it. No, it won't show the bottom. Now, the old folklore tale goes that there is a pathway underground from the church, from the rectory, through, and this was a sort of an air hole stroke, another entrance, and this pathway continues underground, apparently, allegedly. I don't know how true it is. It was something I was told as a kiddie, and you can imagine being a little 6-year-old kiddie, imagination run wild. Winnie, this way. Come on, I know you're after some bones, but you can't. This way. Yeah. So anyway, I'll carry on the video in a second, because I'll show you whereabouts this tunnel supposedly comes out. There we go. So we just left the church back there. Mum, you all know this place very, very well. And Stu. We spent many, many years down here messing about. Right, I'm going off to the old ice pit, or salt pit, whichever way you want to look at it. Catch you in a minute. Well, I've not been down these parts for, oh crikey, 35 plus years, and all that's happened in this time is it's just slightly overgrown a bit. So like I say, this is Mottisfont, between Stockbridge and Romsey. It's beautiful. Just down here, now I don't know whether it was, no, it couldn't have been a bomb crater, because the ice pit it's always been there. Now, it is a pit. It has a brick entrance, and I don't know whether they used to store meat in there with salt, or they used to bag, but ice in there. I would have said salt, really. And I'm wondering how we can get in there, because it's actually in there somewhere. Winnie, this way. are. This is the old pit. When you don't go getting them in snow, look, you're caught already, you dick. Oh, you put that log there. Right, let's see if we can try and find that pit. Thing is, I've got to follow the dog because his lead gets everywhere otherwise. Oh my good God. Right, here is the pit. Unfortunately, he's locked off. Oh, wait. Brilliant. Well, you can imagine as a kid coming down here. Wait, don't you dare jump down there. Now there used to be on the back wall a bricked up passage, you know, like a doorway. Can't really see it under this light. Anyway, this is the ice pit, or the salt pit, for storing meat back in the olden days. It's pretty much full up now with rubbish. But yeah, so anyway, over yonder there was an archway, and the law has it that it was what's the word I'm looking for? It was a passage through to the church for the monks, and that brick grave was on the way. But absolutely fantastic, isn't it? I love this kind of thing. So, you know, God, as a kiddies, we were like well scared. Coming down here, we go, oh, these ghosts. And another thing about this pit is old bottles. You just dug under the surface, you could find all sorts of wonderful old bottles. We got some old glass here already that I've only just scratched the surface. But all sorts of old bottles. You know. So yeah, like I say, I know every flipping inch of this. Don't really want me standing on that, do we? I'm going to put that up there. Oh look, someone's already been down here and had a find. Let's see what we got here. Crikey, that's an old one, isn't it? What's left of it? Goodness me. Well, Wendy's thoroughly enjoying this. What's that say? Patterson's. No idea what that was. But someone's obviously been down here and found exactly what I found out as a kiddie. How interesting, what a place. Anyway, so that is the old ice pit, the salt pit. Sorry, I shouldn't keep calling it an ice pit because ice wouldn't have lasted very long, would it? And there used to be a passageway, folklore, as I say, doubt it's true, all the way back to the churchyard and into the church for the monks. So there we go. That's another little secret I know about Mottisfont. Right, hang on, Win. Here's your flipping lead, all caught up. Right guys, we're catching a bit. We're just going down to the river test. Right, we're coming up to the test now. It has tank traps in it. For those of you that know what tank traps are in rivers, fast forward about 10 minutes, don't go to sleep. For those of you that don't know what tank traps are, during the war, before the war, and as the war progressed, it looked more and more likely the Germans were going to invade. So the farmers and the industrial people, engineers, went up the rivers and dug big tank traps, which are basically huge holes the size of tanks in the bed of the river. And the philosophy of that was the tanks would come along, the German tanks would use the rivers to get to between places, and they would fall down in these holes and drown, poor buggers. Always fenced off now. That's a real shame, but we might be able to see a tank trap. I'm sure there was one by this bridge. This is the river test. Mottisfont is that way. Where are you going, Win? You going for a swim? There's barbed wire there. Come on, back up this way. Don't mind you having a drink, but you can't go through the barbed wire. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Serene. I'm glad it's not sunny today because we can actually see. Oh, bugger, he's got round it. Where are you going? Don't forget your leads on. You monkey. Back this way. This way. Here. This way. Come on. Under here. Here. Win. Oh dear. Oh my god. The old horseshoe gate. Look. Wonderful. Look at that. Victorian engineer in there at his best. Winnie, you're actually over the tank trap. There's one actually literally just in there. I learnt to swim up there. You see that tree I'm pointing right at? There was a rope off a branch there. And stepfather Richard held the rope one day. He said, come on, run and grab it and swing out over the river. So I took a big run up and the rope went a splosh. Yeah, not my finest hour. I panicked. I learnt to swim though. Proper learnt to swim, didn't I, Win? Are you coming this way? Are you waiting to get in? Come on then. Sorry, young boy. That's it, you walk over the bridge and I'll grab your lead. Here we go. See if we can see any trout today. But no, there is a tank trap right there. It was really prominent when I was a kiddie. Obviously it's filled up with silt over the years from the flow of the river. Brilliant, look at that. Oh, what a picture. Where are we going? That way leads to Dunbridge. I don't really want to go to Dunbridge. It's a shame we can't go along there. Along the riverbank. What does it say here? Winnie, wait. Wait. Forestry operations, Kimbridge Estate. Please be aware that over the coming weeks there will be woodland management operation. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Right. Cool. And there we go, folks. We'll continue in a little while. I hope you enjoyed this. Winnie's loving it. Look at these old trees, aren't they? Like fingers reaching out, aren't they? Very strange. Come on. Not going through there. Look at that. Crazy. Another one there. And the third one over there. Very bizarre. Anyway, crikey. Right, trip down memory lane this is. It's fantastic. First time I've taken Winnie here, brought Winnie here. Just took a picture of that. I love the old natural wood sculptures. People find old bits of driftwood and things and varnish it. And you have some grass. Yeah, well, I think we better head back now, haven't we? I mean, it looks like rain, but it doesn't forecast rain. Anyway, folks, sorry for boring you to tears. Thanks for looking. And we'll see you again on Winnie's Walkie Diaries, won't we? See ya.